And we are live. Ignore any builders talk over there. We'll pull up the comment monitor. That's my mom and stepdad just finishing up sheetrock. We got a comment monitor going. This is Nissin versus Maruchan. So this first of all comes about when, let me grab, when we bought a bunch of these a while ago, case lot sale, and we bought more. And then I was kind of tired of them, and there's noodles with flavor. And then I remembered that I liked the cup noodles better because they have little dehydrated vegetables with them. And so I was like, well, okay, so guess what? No more just ramen noodles, has to be like cup noodles. So we grabbed some of these, and then I was at Dollar Tree, and I noticed that, oh yeah, that's right, there are two brands, Nissin and Maruchan. The other reason that this comes about, hey, when watching, is because I did a Facebook poll, because I wanted to see what a bunch of my friends thought, and you guys can, I'm going to have that link down in the description after this is done being live, so you guys can go vote if you want to. I believe anyone can vote. You have to have a Facebook account, I think, but you can vote even if you're not my friend. But I did it, so my friends thought, and I was like, oh wait, I can't see the results of this poll because I haven't voted yet, and I can't vote yet because I don't really know my opinion yet. And so that's what I'm going to be finding out right now. And so it's going to be cool and fun, and this is cooking month video practically. I'm busy with other projects. What else was I going to say about? So, let's talk about experience. When you open this one up, it's ready to go. And this one, you either boil water or you microwave it. Put it up to the line. Let it stand for 3 minutes, and you're good to go. That one's cool. This one here, you open it up, you get a packet of powdery stuff, and then you get a packet of dried vegetables. And then you get noodles, which are listed as I don't remember where I saw it on here, but they're premium flat noodles. Our continuing commitment to quality. We refined the recipe for improved flavor and made it even easier to prepare by removing a step. Less packaging, less time. What could be more convenient and tastier? I don't know what step they removed. Because, the noodles, you can eat one raw, crunchy. I remember seeing somewhere that they did, and what it was, some brand just took one of these and poured it on there, so you don't have to. It was like the vegetable packet. And it's like, first of all, no, props to Maruchan, Maruchan. I think that's how Google says it. And the only way that it recognizes me on voice to text is Maruchan. This is definitely Nissin. You don't need these extra packages if literally the directions are open both these up, pour them on top of noodles, and add water, and then stick in the microwave. The other thing too, directions are microwave on high for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And well, first of all, I've never seen anything that says microwave on low or medium. Never. Unless I just missed it, because we don't use a microwave anymore. That's a whole nother story about health and stuff. But the other thing, microwave. There's no stovetop directions, and I don't have a microwave. Thankfully, however, Happy Keith over on Pinterest. I'm not on Pinterest. I just did a Google search. Thank you, man. I might even just get a Pinterest just to go and thank him. But he mentioned quickly with a picture of this and said this is what I did when I was camping. So 5 minutes after adding boiling water from the camp stove to the line. So we're going to fill this pot up with water. Cross our fingers it's enough. If not, we can quickly add more. Now let's get some water going here on our lovely induction stove. I'm sure I've mentioned the induction stove once before, but I'll say it again. Only works with pots that are magnetic. Spinning magnets underneath the pot. Hold on. There is a floaty. A few floaties. Come on. Go. So yeah, spinning magnets spin around and they cause the pan or pot to get hot. Put it on power here. And yeah, so the stove gets hot because the pan got hot, but it's a lot more efficient. Doesn't waste a lot of extra heat because with a normal electric stove, you're heating up an element which then also heats up the glass and everything around it, and this goes straight to the pot first. So yeah, you could burn yourself after your pot's been boiling for a while if you touch the stove, but only because the pot got hot. So let's go ahead and put these things in. This is just pointless. There was one brand of noodles that had me like cook the noodles and strain them and then mix these up into like a sauce or whatever. Okay, yeah, that one I can understand. If it's a specific process, if the taste is actually different, because you mix it up into a sauce, and it even came with like some vegetable oil and stuff too. So those were actually premium brands of noodles. Oh. Hey, they closed the, whoops, spilling powder over there. They closed the door up there, which, thanks guys! I wasn't going to, because they have a ladder, like, right there once you enter the door, because they're working right. And I was going to scoop this powder into the thing, but I'm going to forgo that, because our counter's not perfectly clean, lots of noisy building noises. So, yeah, I wasn't going to get the ladder right there, but they did it, so, yeah. So noisy! So. Also, this one they say take completely off, and then you put it in the microwave with cold water, or room temperature water. And you can microwave this one because it's, cardboard. There we go. With improved flavor and premium straight noodles. Wait for comment monitor that. Can you guys see? Maybe you can read that. Anyways, yeah. Oh, it's even on the top, so, yeah. So far, I think Maruchan is winning. Most of my friends have said Maruchan down in the comments, like, Maruchan only, you know, but we're gonna find out for ourselves. I'm a little worried, though, because I wanted to get the cup noodles by Maruchan, so I don't know if there's a difference between cup noodles and the super meal, or if super meal just means a giant version of this, but Nissin brand. There we go. You know, this makes me think of MKBHD with, he did Q&A, I forget how long ago, and there were building noises, and so through part of it, he was just like, it was a little bit funny, but like, every single time I start talking, they start hammering was the thing. Or when he's near the camera, and so like, he walked away and they would stop, and then he'd sneak back by the camera to try and finish it, and they would start up again. And, well, it was kind of funny. Here's my thoughts on that. I doubt you're going to see this, MK, even though I'm wearing your shirt, but, like, seriously, we can still hear and understand you over the hammering noise. Yeah, hammering noise isn't ideal, but it's there. You are not doing a short film or some sort of video that requires it to have no hammering noise. So, just keep on going and record through it. That's what I'm doing here with this. I'm speaking a little bit louder, but I am speaking over the noise. So, whoops. Didn't mean to pour them onto the stove. Okay. Now let's hope we have enough left for this. I think we do. The ratio looks bigger for water to noodles on this one, but the noodles should expand hopefully, because I don't like a lot of broth. Like with the other ramen noodles, a lot of times what I would do is I'd boil them in water. There we go, a little bit left. I'd boil them in water, and then I would dump the water to strain them off, add a little bit of olive oil and the seasoning. So, I'm gonna grab a little fork here because noodles are floating island for all the veggies, and some of the powder too didn't get underneath there. I don't know what it is, but the way that they have their paper here, it folded back closed nice. Even though it doesn't tell you to use that, it was nicer. Even if you to fold the lid closed, you need to have like a sticker on here or something that's maybe just a slightly bit sticky. What I find works best is, as long as you don't burn your hands, if you just hold the lid down for a bit, then the steam rises up and kind of sticks it down sometimes. Although I think because I've made a rip on this side here, it's not going to. But it will still cook close enough. Or there's that. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Now, I read a little article before I had both of these in-house and whatnot. I read a little article online. And one of them said something about how there was no oil floating on the top of one brand. I forget which one. The one that has oil floating on top sounds awesome. The one that doesn't have oil floating on top sounds less awesome. I like oil. So I have completely lost track of time. But I'm gonna move these over to the table, and then I'll move you guys over there, and we'll give them a little taste. And then my parents are gonna be also be able to taste this because there's no way I'm gonna eat all of these noodles. Even with that big one, I probably couldn't eat. If it was the only thing I was eating, I probably couldn't eat it. Also, and I'm pretty sure this was for the chicken one, but when I was looking to see how, like, if there was any online information about, cooking at stovetop, it's microwave here. I watched a short little YouTube video, kind of skimmed through 4 minutes of this guy making the noodles, and it was like, I make Nissin super meal or something, and he had subtitles on there for just little text on the bottom for annotations or whatever you want to call it, narrating his process. There might have been music, I don't remember. Actually, no, there wasn't music. But the interesting thing is, then partway through, it's the chicken one, I'm pretty sure, he's like, add some Vienna sausage is nice. So obviously he's not great English, but I'm not criticizing his English, okay? Like, Vienna sausage. We'll do this. I haven't had Vienna sausage before, although I have been meaning to try Vienna sausage. We have some at the dollar store, so I want to buy some and try it. Especially since I can get some for 50 cents for a little container. But I do want to try Vienna sausage, but it just sounds weird. Vienna sausage in ramen noodles from China. Yeah, and I know they're not actual, like, official ramen. In fact, one of my friends, she didn't vote in the poll, as far as I'm aware. She just commented down below and said, neither of these, go to an actual ramen shop. Which, I think there are actually a few ramen shops around here in the area, so, yeah, I do plan to actually go to an actual ramen shop at some point. Okay. Let's see here. How do I do this? Now, I won't catch my parents on camera right now because they're busy building and they look dusty and they don't like to, but Can you guys see the bowls? Can you see? What can you see? All I see is my shirt. Messing with the thing on the... Wow. Is it really that far behind on here? Now I just made it do a loady thingy. Because I... Like, here, skip forward 40 seconds or so. I just tapped it a bunch of times to get it up to date. Yeah, I'm gonna close that. Re-pull up the live video. There we go, so you can see the noodles. I'll tilt it back up in a second here, but let's go ahead and peel this off. One thing I really like about this one is the edge that's around the whole thing. They have more room to do stuff with. Because this one here, like, I'm actually going to go grab a bowl for this, so I'm less likely to spill on the table. This one here just doesn't really give you a lot of room. Sure, yeah, you could eat this if this was the only thing, you know. If you're in your college dorm, you probably don't care as much. Or if you do care, then you have it on the couch, and then underneath you, and then a towel put across your lap. But yeah. It smells like familiar taste and flavor. Whoa, very different smell. That's chicken. This one is a very light, fluffy chicken. The Maruchan's light, fluffy smell with even hints of corn. Over here, it smells stronger, more herby flavor, more like a bouillon cube. Smelling that, I would think beef. Oh, I believe I saw a piece of chicken in here. Yeah, there is some like dehydrated chicken in it or whatever. And that was one thing I was worried about, is because it's chicken flavor with vegetable melody and it shows pieces of chicken on the front. I don't think that their cup noodles have that in them, although I don't know why they wouldn't. But then also, oh, what's the word? Yeah, but also I did Google search, and I couldn't find a difference between these. This is when I had my mom on the phone, and she was picking this one up for me at the dollar store for $1. However, Dollar Tree might not be the cheapest place to get this, because I saw some of the, I wanted to say Shoba, but it's not Shoba. Although I'm pretty sure Shoba is a type of noodle, and I'm probably saying that wrong, because I don't think I've ever had Shoba. There are like a lot of different types of Japanese noodles, and it's crazy. There are probably almost as many types of Japanese noodles as there are different types of pasta. Rotini, fusilli, linguine, cavatappi. Don't ask me to name anymore. I'm not pasta expert at all. But whatever those little pearl ones are, those ones that look like rice. Yeah, anyways. But the other thing too is this. Ramen noodles. This. Oh. Ooh, strong herby cilantro almost. I don't know if I want to eat that. That's literally what it makes my tummy do. So, we're going to taste these, and then I'll make sure there's some left so my parents can try them. We'll just have a bite of them. Let me go grab a bowl for that other one, though, because I really don't like eating it out of that. It's a big bowl. One second. If you want to come have a quick taste of Nissin versus Maruchan, you can, but I recognize that you're messing Steve about it. Nissin versus Maruchan? Sure. Oh, cool. Wow. I didn't expect that. They know you're building, so you're good. So my mom actually said sure. I was expecting she'd be like, I'm a little dirty for that, but hey, so. Okay, so. Now I'm afraid. I was thinking, like, what if I had mom go first? And then, like, oh, that would be scary. Because what if she then tries it and her reaction changes my thoughts and then I don't want to, but.
Okay.
Yep. Mom's coming in to join.
How do I look?
What are you even looking at? 1 second. I have.
Oh, yeah, you're not.
Well, but that should be pointing. Oh, that's still when I walked away from the. Okay, that's why. That's why. If I
can't see the food in it?
I had it panned down and now I'm up so I can see my face because that's important.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I'll point this at you. Here comes the Nissin, which for me, when I smelled the two, the smell of Nissin made me not want to eat it, almost. And it does have a strong herby taste to it that I...
It also has a strong processed taste. It's not like natural food. It's
Yeah, it does have that slightly processed taste. Also, there's like dehydrated chicken. Like, you see that thing right there? That's a piece of chicken.
okay. Does this one have any chicken in it?
No, it doesn't. Just chicken flavor. This one smells sweeter, and it also smells a little bit like the corn that's in there. And I like that smell better.
Where are you pointing to anyway?
You?
It looks like you're at the wall, my elbow.
No, I'm pointing at you. Yeah, I see your face. But yeah.
Okay. This one has almost no flavor.
So that's Maruchan.
It's got. I'm bending down. You want to follow me?
Yep.
Okay, this one here.
And Nissin says with improved flavor and premium straight noodles. Which, this to me, now that I think about it, this tastes more Chinese, and the Nissin and the Maruchan taste a little more American. Because American is usually more bland and sweeter. This has a little bit stronger flavor. It makes me think of all the times I've seen videos of people trying ramen in actual Japan. It makes me think of that.
Okay, so what's the one here? What's the name of this one?
Maruchan.
Maruchan. I prefer it because its flavor is less and subtle. Maybe salt would help. This one has more flavor, but it tastes fake, and so that's why.
Okay. Which the salt helping thing sounds weird because these both practically have enough sodium that if you don't watch it, you die. Yeah. One more thing I'll mention so you can hear this. So you know the car tire brand Michelin? Well, over in Japan, they give out the Michelin star to restaurants. And so there's one restaurant that has earned the Michelin star for their ramen noodles. And they're like not even super fancy. They're like somewhere in the middle is fancy restaurant. But then you can also get those same noodles in like this packaged boil water at home form. But still, I think it's weird that Michelin has given out a star to like a restaurant. They're a tire company. And for those of you guys who don't know, that's the brand where they have the white wrinkly dude, whatever his name is. So, now let me try the Maruchan. Definitely a lighter, sweeter flavor. Although I think I like the noodles of the Nissin better. Hot. Oh. I burnt myself there. That was a bit too heat-wise. Now I actually don't know. I'm not a good noodle slurper. But here's a little story. Like slurping noodles whole is actually a thing in Japan. And my mom knows because pretty sure this was before I was born. They had some Japanese or maybe it was Chinese exchange students staying with them, and they had like noodles. And then later on, they got a little bit sick, and they threw up, and whole noodles. So, observation of the noodles. Interesting. I think I like Nissin's noodles better. Sort of. I like the texture a little bit better. They're a little bit like egg noodles. But they're also a little bit softer and a little bit slimier. I think if they were more firm, they would be a little bit better. So I'm going to really quickly here, we're going to do this. So they're looking at me so they don't see any of your stuff, but really quickly, we're a bit slimier, but also a little more like egg noodles. I think if those noodles...
Big bowl, right?
I think if those noodles were a little bit more firm, like the Maruchan noodles, but still had the same texture and egginess, they would be, like, perfect. What do you think, as far as noodle texture?
Perhaps. I'd have to taste them again with that in mind to see.
Okay.
But,
Yeah. That's kind of my thoughts on the... So, So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give these one more taste just to make sure. And then... Actually, let's see, do I have... No, I don't. Okay, so I don't have Facebook on there, which makes sense. It's just a comment on there. So, I'm going to taste these, and then I'll take you guys quickly into my room. We're going to go vote on the poll. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I get some of the actual veggies this time, just the veggies. I don't like peas, but we'll try a pea. It's okay. Well, kind of. Peas are okay. Oops. Comment monitor needs to be up and running. Peas are okay. Like I like dried peas, or if I'm eating fresh peas, only if they, like if you eat them in the shell. I'm sorry. Was that chicken? Because that's a piece of rubber. Fail. Yeah, that's just rubber. Whatever the heck that thing was. Let's try some corn. And a carrot. I think even the vegetables are better. Like, oh yeah, these vegetables soaked with water, and it's like chewing on a piece of corn. Like cooked corn, boiled corn. That one was better. These ones over here, it's like corn leather. This is like crunchy, break apart corn. So we're gonna go take a look at the results. So final thing, and then we're going to look at the results because I'm finally voting, and you know, I'll update if you guys end up voting too. But I tried just the vegetables. Maruchan, which is the glass bowl, it's a small container. Those vegetables soaked with the water, and they were like reconstituted, dehydrated vegetables. They were nice. They had a crunch to them like cooked vegetables would if you did it right. The other ones, one vegetable was just mush, but the rest of them, it was like corn leather. Or like corn jerky.
Bigger bowl?
Yeah, like if you turn corn into a piece of jerky. the inside was mushy and the outside was kind of this thing that was kind of stuck together. And
Yeah.
if you want, Dad, you're welcome to try these two different brands of noodles and see what you like best.
What size ounce are these bottles of food?
So there's noodles here. I'm live. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to, but there's just two different brands. Seeing which one's better.
What are they?
Chicken noodles, like instant noodles. No. That's my second piece of chicken that I intentionally had, and it's gross. But yeah, they're right there. There's Maruchan and Nissin. I'm going to go show the results, and then if you want to chime in, you're more than welcome to. Let's go take a look at the results from my Facebook poll. Actually, just go on Facebook and find my poll and vote it. We'll do that. I'll share that with them. Okay. Before I flip my camera around, I need to make sure. Go to me. Make sure we don't show anything I don't want to show. Although it's all public anyways. Well, I mean, there's like people names. So. Let's see what is here. So we got great. Maruchan for the win. Especially with the chicken. Ah, wow. So 17% for Nissin and 83% for Maruchan. And the poll ends in 3 days. So I'm going to have that link down in the description below. I'll also have this live stream shared on that poll, just on Facebook in general with my friends.
Wow.
But yeah, did you taste the noodles, Dad?
Yeah, the bigger one is the better.
Oh, you like the bigger bowl? Wow. That's the one that lost. Only 17 out of the 83.
I'm different.
They are different.
No, he said he's different.
Yeah. And the bigger one, though, I would say has more flavor, but it's more like a Chinese flavor. The American one is more mild, more what Americans would be used to, is what I think. Now, the real deal breaker is if you actually got one of the, I suppose, dehydrated pieces of chicken and then ate that, because I've had 2 pieces intentionally. I found them and ate them. It was like rubber, and I spit them back out. So, yeah. Anyways, there's the results. I'm going to get that full link down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. We now know the answer. Yeah. Actually, I want to see really quickly, does it say, look at ingredients. Flour, palm oil, beta carotene, salt, citric acid, cabbage flake, dried carrot flake, dried corn, dried mushroom flake, onion flake, egg white, garlic powder. It's good they have garlic in there because garlic is nice. Garlic's one thing you can add to this to give it a little more flavor if you're sick and tired of eating it after a while, but it has to be good garlic. Like, oh yuck, I made some and I put some chopped garlic from the dollar store, which that one, the preserver is citric acid instead of the Chef's Cuisine brand that uses some other kind of acid, I forget what. It was disgusting. No, don't. But sodium glutamate. Oh, I read in my mind. I read Guatemala, but it's glutamate. Spice. It doesn't really say what. So I found out, Mom, the green seasoning is celery flake. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna get back onto my projects and get some stuff done, and yeah, see you guys in whatever's next. Oh, like the video if you liked it and you want to see more cooking/trying videos. Check out my other stuff, and then if you like what you see, get subscribed. I just like to make sure everybody likes the variety that's on this channel. Click the bell icon